세상의 다양한 덕후를 탐구하는 시간. 덕후 시리즈 제1화 미국 할아버지 유애나.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it.
Right, so it's really good to have you back. It's been a couple days since we talked.
It's a pleasure for me too.
Well, it's a pleasure for me. It's so great for you to. So could you please say hi to our viewers and maybe introduce yourself briefly?
Okay. 안녕하세요. 유애나 할아버지예요. That is the name I go by on my channel, my YouTube channel, Zev Does K-Drama. I am a 76-year-old American living in California, and I've been totally enamored with things Korean since 2017.
And the term 덕후 refers to someone who is deeply immersed in a particular field,
possessing a passion or interest almost equivalent to that of an expert.
Considering the definition of 덕후 and what I've seen on your YouTube channel, I think I can call you an IU 덕후.
Well, there are many people around me who think I am.
So I think it's better to start this interview with some kind of quiz. Maybe you can take as a test. So see if you are real IU 덕후 or not.
Okay, I'll try to pass.
I'll personally give you the title of IU 덕후, which
Oh, man.
you know,
That's
yeah,
pretty exciting. I'm really hoping to get it. I hope you'll send me a little badge I can wear.
yeah. I'll send you the badge of IU. First question: what is IU's real name in Korean?
Heejun. And I got it pretty easily. I'll point out I didn't foolishly add an L because ask any other American, let's say it's Lee Jian. No, because in
Right.
Korean, Lee and Yi, they're all just E.
I think it was too easy for you, the first question.
Okay. May 16th, 1993. I celebrate it every year by myself. My wife said, "You know her birthday? What's wrong with you?" But now that this whole thing has happened in the channel and all this, she's beginning to get an idea what this is all about. A lost child.
Wow. So the first question, it is a 50-episode television series featuring IU. The drama is about.
Do you mean You're the Best, Lee Sun-shin?
You got it right. You got it right. I mean, I didn't explain the story
That's
of the
okay.
drama.
Because she's only done one 50-episode drama.
Right. What is the
Okay,
title?
well, there are two that come to my mind. Through the Night is the first one. And then the second one that comes to my mind is Knees, because they're both on very similar themes. Purple. You know, I've heard an interview where she said that, but I'm trying to remember the song she said. Was it Knees?
Oh no, it's not this.
Oh, darn.
It starts with H, letter H, to give you a hint. It's part of your body.
Okay, head, hips. There's no heads. Heart. Oh my God, I remember now. It's heart. Absolutely 100% heart. In fact, I saw that interview not that long ago, so I don't get credit for it, but boy, I remember it very clearly now.
No.
And I should have come up with that very quickly. It should have been easy also because I recently did a video on my channel of her in her plaid shirt sitting with her audience and singing Heart together.
And I think we can get we can start with the interview then, since you are the
Okay.
doku of IU. So when was the moment you fell in love with IU?
It started with Hotel de Luna, where I became enamored with her. I thought she was a terrific actress. I thought she had so much charm. I thought she was a great fashion model. But then I decided I wanted to look for more drama she was in, and I went back and found Lee Sun Shin, okay, and You Are the Best. That's when I found out she was a singer too, and then I realized, oh my God, this wonderful actress who I just love spending time to is a singer. And then that caused me to start exploring her songs. And once I started to really see her songs, that was just it. I don't think it had been decades and decades and decades since I had heard a singer that affected me like she did, and immediately. What is it about IU that's so special? I hadn't really thought about it. I just do, right? But when I thought about it, I thought, well, I generally said to myself, well, we share the same values, but why do I connect? And it's probably because my life experiences lines up in many ways. I was born in a working class part of Boston, which was today a slum. A professor's wife who took pity on how poor we were, and the heat was terrible. And when the baby was born, we couldn't have the baby in such a poor heated environment, and so I got a place in a federal low-income housing projects. We lived in the projects. So I lived like that for quite a while until I got out of school and I started working, and things got better, obviously, once I started to work. But I look at IU and I say, here's somebody who went through her experience where her family was ruined, and then suddenly she had to go into poverty, and she lived a really tough life with her grandmother. That's not that far off from my experience. To this day, I look at her work ethic and it blows me away. And I have enormous respect for people who work hard. Now, beyond, obviously, I think she's a wonderful singer, a wonderful actress, all those positive attributes. But I don't think that I would feel this way about IU. I know I wouldn't feel this way about IU if she didn't have all these other qualities. There are lots of good singers and good actors in this world.
So let's move on to the songs. What are your favorite songs of IU? Your personal favorites?
Personal taste, and I think I told you this already, I'm absolutely in love with Love Wins All under this album. And I told you, Through the Night is my favorite for years. I mean, it's just brilliant. 이 밤 그날의 반딧불에 당시에 좀 가까이 보낼까요? Hold my hand, because that stage performance and the 2019 Love Poem concert is wow. And it's just wow. It shows her energy. It shows her creativity. It shows her charm. I think it shows all of it. That little motion where he goes like this, and you're like, oh my God. And she does this, and I go, ah. I mean,
How does your current passion for IU compare to other passions in your past? If you compare those things,
if I go past then, anything else I felt that strongly about. Well, of course, my wife. Okay, but that's a different category. That's not the same category. Can I think of anything else in my life? No, really, this may be the strongest I've ever felt about anything.
a lot of people say they feel some kind of emptiness after the retirement.
Oh,
And I was curious about your case. Did you feel any emptiness or, those kind of feelings after the retirement?
no, I found Korean dramas before I retired. I saw my retirement as an opportunity to develop new interest, things that I couldn't do because I was so focused on work for so long. And I just wanted to try, I wanted to try new things, but I'm not the kind of person who's ever been bored. I didn't feel any of that. So, but the year I retired was a tough year, because the year I retired, in January, my father died, and I was really close to my father. Okay, we had an incredible relationship, so that was very hard. And then in November that year, my daughter died of cancer. So 10 months later, that was my 2018. So 2018 was a real shot. Worst year ever. I don't think about it a lot. I'm tearing now because it's not the kind of thing I spend time at, but right over there, I keep a shrine to my daughter. Okay. It's a whole site full of pictures, her certificate of graduation from nursing school. I've got a shrine there of a bunch of things that relate to my daughter. And I have a second one upstairs. So when I'm upstairs, there's one for her. And when I'm downstairs, there's one for her. So it's actually really, really heartbreaking. But give me a second. You expect to lose your parents. You don't expect to lose your children. Okay, but I had my K-dramas, but actually at that point it probably provided a lot of comfort. Okay, and a lot of distraction from a really rough year. I think they have made my life a happier place. I think that they reinforce my fundamental belief of the goodness of people. And that I've always been the kind of person who believes that everyone is born good, and there's far more good in the world than evil. And there's far more love in the world than hate. And I think that these passions with K-dramas and IU, these help to reinforce that and to lift my spirits. My spirits are lifted. They help me drive away my pessimistic thoughts, and they just help me to see the goodness of people. Since I've been running this channel, I received lots of comments. I'm up to about 1,000 comments where people take the time to write to me, okay, about something I did. And the warmth of the community associated with IU is just, I would never have imagined I would receive so many warm messages, so many thoughtful, kind things that people say to me, that I wake up every morning, the first thing I want to do is see who put up some comments, and then half of them or more than half of them are in Korean, and I use my translator and my little ability to do Korean, and I read them all, and I always respond in Korean, because I'm so moved by it. I really am. I'm moved by all these comments and what people have to say to me. I really do love you, IU. I'm so excited that you've been so kind to me. I'm so excited that I get to see you in person. My secret desire is to actually shake your hand. I maybe should just bow. Whatever is culturally appropriate. Okay, and it's kind of life changing. It's been such an exciting roller coaster since I received your invitation. Every morning, and I think, what has IU done today? And well, how can I go to my channel and put something up and share with others? Mostly, I just want to say how much I admire and appreciate who you are, and I only hope for the best things for you forever.